everybody, welcome to collegecandy.com. It's Caitlin. Today I've got a really awesome tutorial for you on how to do a top bun on top of your head. And I'm going to be using some really great products. I'm going to be using this Amika oil treatment. And I'm going to be using this NRG hair drying system by Amika as well. So I'm going to talk a little bit about these products and then I'll show you the tutorial. This hair treatment is amazing. I've been using it all week and my hair feels awesome. You know, I'm a really big fan of Moroccan oil and argan oil, and this is very similar. It does pretty much the same thing, but this actually smells delicious. It's anti-frizz, it adds shine, it keeps everything in its place. My hair's wet right now. But it's drying a lot less frizzy than usual after putting this in, and it has this little, kind of looks like an olive oil bottle, I guess, or like salad dressing, and it just comes out in little drops, so you don't need a lot of it. I put 2 drops in my hand and it took care of my whole head of hair. And I've got a lot of it. This is a really great product if you have split ends because it helps close them. So if you can't get to the hair salon, this is a good kind of like in the meantime product for you to use. It's great as a heat protectant, which is really important that we're doing when we're using hot tools or blow dryers and everything. It's just a really great product, so I definitely recommend trying it out. I want to talk about this hair dryer. This is by Amika as well, and you guys know I'm really partial to my T3. Which I still love very dearly. The Amika dryer is a little bit heavier. It's got a lot of weight to it. This is a little bit cheaper than a T3. I don't necessarily feel like it has all of the benefits as a T3 does, but it's still a great hair dryer. So if you're looking for one, you should definitely check this out. It has 3 heat settings, and it will tell you when you turn it on. It has 2 sides of lights, and one side is green, which tells you which speed it's at, and the other side is red, which tells you which heat level it's at. So 1 is the lowest, which is pretty, it's like a cool air that comes out. There's no cool button because that's the coolest setting. So that's really good if you need a cool setting on your dryer. It has the second one, which is like a decent level of heat, and then the third one is super, super hot, so I don't recommend using it all the time. I actually set off my fire alarm in my room using that setting. So I like to keep it at 2 or 1. The first speed is 1, which is it's pretty high. And then the second speed is 2, which is even higher. It's super, super fast. You can typically tell by the sound of blow dryers how fast they're going. This has a lot of power behind it. And of course, as always, the nozzle comes off, and the back of the filter twists off instead of having to pull something open. So it's really easy to clean. I do really like this dryer. I like my T3 better, but I'm so biased with my T3 because I've had it for so long and I love it. But this is a really great hair dryer and I will continue to use it. I have the oil in my hair. My hair's still kind of wet. It says that you can air dry or blow dry, so I'm just going to dry my hair, you know, as dry as I can, and then I'm going to show you how to do the top bun. Okay, so my hair is pretty dry. You can blow it out if you want it smoother. I'm going to leave it like this because it'll add a little bit more texture for when I take it down later in the night, and tomorrow morning I'll have some nice waves to it. So what you're going to need is a hair tie. I'm going to use one of these little hair ties. You can use a regular one, but I'm going to use one of these baby ones, and you're going to need some bobby pins and a comb of some sort, or a brush. So I'm going to comb my hair and you want to make this as slick as possible. And you're going to brush upwards in the back. Try to make everything as smooth as it can be. And it depends how high you want it. I'm going to put mine pretty high up. And you want this to be as smooth as you can in the back, but don't worry about these flyaways because we're going to use the oil to fix that. Okay, so once you have it placed where you want, you're going to tie it off into a ponytail. Okay. Now you're going to twist your ponytail. You can not twist it as well, but you're just going to wrap it. And this is going to be really nice if you have super, super duper long hair. And then tuck that little tail into itself. And then we're going to take some pins and you're going to just slide them into the bun. Try and get it around the hair tie so it holds. And make sure it's nice and snug on your head. Okay, so now that we've done this part, see how cute that looks? I wish I had a ton more hair so that I had this huge bun. Now I have all these crazy flyaways, and instead of using hairspray, I'm going to use this oil. And there you have a top bun tutorial. You can put it higher if you want to, or you can, have it low. You could do a low slicked back bun. That would be really nice as well. So just play around with it and see what you can do. But I think these products are really great. I'm particularly fond of the oil. I think it's wonderful. And compared to the other ones that I've used, this is probably the best one, and it smells so good. A lot of other oils will leave you feeling a little bit greasy, and this doesn't do that, so that's really nice. And it works really well to help air dry your hair. It speeds up drying time with a blow dryer. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask in the comments. As always, your suggestions are welcome. Don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Twitter at College Candy, follow me at Caitlin Corsetti, follow Sorority Girl CC and CC Intern, and I will see you guys next week.